Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I think I know what this is, but Scott has a way of surprising me pretty much every time. So we're going to find out exactly what is in this box together. There's a few things I'm waiting on from him, but I'm not sure what's in here. Thanks to Scott for sending this in. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know that anytime Scott sends me something, it is absolutely ridiculous. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. This envelope is on the box because there's purple. There's personal information on both sides, so I just covered it up. I'm gonna have to make a quick cut off camera. I've not actually been in this box yet, but let's go ahead and see if we can just peel back a layer here. Yeah, okay, I know what it is. Oh, get ready. Yes, okay. So, hold on. I gotta look at this side real quick. Yeah. This is mine now. This is now the second or third time that I have bought something from Scott. I've traded once, and I think now purchased twice. This is something that I missed, something that I wanted, something that I was aware of. When it dropped, I missed it, and there were very few of these made. And I thought, oh, dang it. So I told Scott, I said, hey, listen, if you ever want to sell that, I will gladly pay what you paid. And he was kind enough to do that, because he could have easily sold this for more than he paid for it. So really cool. I can't wait to share with you guys. It is a knife that we have talked about on this channel before, but a variant that probably not a lot of you are aware of. If you can't tell, this was a Crane's Cutlery exclusive. I actually have Crane's Cutlery linked down below, so that you guys can check them out if you want to. They have some of the coolest exclusives around, and this is an example of one. Oh yeah, that's right. I have not actually handled this one yet. This is the Reate XO. One of very few made with zirconium Damascus inlays. Oh, if you've never seen this knife before, you're in for a treat. Oh, yes! Finally! Finally, I have one of these in my collection. This is such a cool knife. And for anybody wondering, yes, this is a gravity knife. I am not 100% sure on exactly how they managed to allow this thing to exist. Here in Kansas, it's fine. We can, own these and carry them as far as I'm aware. This one won't be carried. This is purely, this was a knife enthusiast acquisition, 100%. I've got a video on the XO, if you want to check it out. I've got my thoughts on it. This would obviously benefit. I mean, I'm going to say the same thing that everybody has said. It would benefit from some type of lock that holds everything in place, right? I don't care so much because, I don't plan to actually carry or use this. But, in the XO, if the person behind it decides to do an update or like an XO 2, there needs to be something locking this piece in, or at least holding it in better, like a detent or something. I'm not really sure exactly. But I would venture to guess at this point, because it's been talked about so much, that the designer's well aware of it. In any case, though, it is a really, really cool design. And because of, you can see right here, this sort of piece that gets, I mean, it's totally surrounded on all sides, on both sides of the knife, by titanium. So once you're gripping it, it's actually very much, very well held in place. But this knife has a unique fidget factor to it. I remember playing with this thing endlessly when I had it here. Reate and various retailers have released many versions of this. Periodically, we see it in micarta or wood. I've seen full titanium variants, right? I know people are going to ask, where can I get that? Where can I get that? This is one of those knives where no matter what form it is in, if it does drop at a retailer, it drops in a small batch. And once people become aware of it, it is gone lightning fast. I'll admit I would have picked up, you know, after I figured like there's no way I'm going to be able to get one of these. I feel like these were, let's find out actually. I think, well, this is number 2, but I feel like they only made 10 or so, maybe 11. I'm not really sure. Crane's Cutlery does these special, or it's kind of like the Jack 1.5 that they did. They only did, you know, somewhere between 10 and 20 ultra special variants. And I thought there's no way I'm going to get my hands on this, so I'll just pick up a black micarta one the first chance that I get. Well, I've missed 2 or 3 drops of those. They're just really hard to get a hold of. But thanks to Scott, I'm very happy with this guy. This is a drop point variant. My favorite blades on these are the ones that are the bayonet grind, where the bayonet edge is actually sharpened. I think that's really cool. We don't see that very often. But I was more than happy to settle with this version here. I think these are also, yeah, these are also an LMAX. Really nice satin finish on this. You know, it's not my first choice for a finish, but that's what we had for these variants. Reate does a good job with the satin finish. So, you know, considering this is really the only finish and only blade shape that I could expect with this Zerkatai version, I'm more than happy with that. Everything is just perfect. You know, one of the reasons I'm okay with buying from Scott is because I know he's going to really take care of his stuff, right? I mean, for somebody who is collecting, there are knives in my collection I use, knives that I don't use. Everybody who watches my channel regularly knows this, right? But if I'm going to make a purchase for something that's going to go in the part of my collection that I enjoy for enthusiast elements only, it's really nice, you know, to know that there's people like Scott out there who just kind of also like this stuff for the same reason that I do. Would this knife make a good user? You can watch my review. The short answer is, if there was a safer way to keep the handle attached rather than just holding it together while you're using it, right? In a lot of ways, this can be a dangerous object. I would say more for the user than anybody else, just because of how it operates. But man, is it cool. Man, does it scratch the itches and check the boxes of somebody who's really into knives. Really, really cool. I think these went for anybody curious, I think these went for about $450 with the Zerkatai. I know that the standard versions go for a lot less, and I think they're honestly very reasonably priced considering who is making them and, you know, how they are being made. So, you know, it's one of the least expensive examples of a knife with a large chunk, not just one, but 2, a large chunk of Zerkatai. Reate is making some of the best examples, or I'm sorry, wherever they're getting this, whoever's doing it, it's some of the best examples of zirconium Timascus that I've ever seen. So really cool, really pumped to have that. Oh man, I don't know. There's not really anything else I can say. I just wanted to share this with you guys. So thanks for being a part of it with me. I will link the EXO down below. I think I'll make sure and link, sorry, I'm trying to get my camera to focus. I just wanting to stay on the knife. I'm going to link Crane's Cutlery for sure. You guys need to check them out because when they do exclusives, they are usually really, really cool. But I'll link some other retailers that have dropped EXOs in the past so that you guys can check and be ready if you want to. Thanks again to Scott for letting me buy this. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.